Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Long time no see.
I know, it's been a couple weeks.
Yes,
Well,
it
for
has.
you it has
Well,
been.
well, it's been for me.
Yeah.
She went live at the park.
Well, and then I realized that all my lives
We're set to
were
private.
set to private, so they are now officially on.
So you actually can go back and watch them
Yeah,
now.
you can go back or watch. The only thing that didn't go through, though, I'm really sad, was the fireworks.
Yeah, that kind of stinks because that would have been a great view.
I should have videoed it instead of tried to live stream it. So.
Let's see, where's that?
Hi, everyone. 7:00. So we were watching some friends of ours on YouTube, and Tom Sawyer's Island is officially closed as of
7:00 tonight.
Yeah.
They just got off the island.
Yeah. I think, in fact, they're still on the island waiting to get off.
Oh, okay. I think they're still waiting for their raft.
So it'll probably take about an hour
or
longer to kind of clear the island and go through everything. But
yep.
Another Disney icon closing. Disney, we know, is making a lot of changes, and I know some people are not happy about it, but let's face it, change is inevitable.
It happens.
Yep.
It's part of life.
Yep.
So I just hope that they do something creative with the riverboat. I really do. I hope they put that in the Seven Seas Lagoon or something.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they end up doing with that. So.
And like Muppet Vision, if you want to ride on the last ride of the Liberty Bell, you have to have a wristband, and you had to have been at the park early in the morning.
8:30 this morning
to get the wristband.
Yeah. So I don't know what time the last boat is. I know usually they do the boat long before the fireworks because obviously daylight and things like that. So I'm guessing the riverboat final time will be somewhere around 7:30, maybe 8:00. Mm-hmm. Although I found out that the park officially does fireworks tonight starting at 10:00.
Yeah.
Because they're getting ready for the new nighttime show.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, which starts June 20th. July 20th.
July 20th.
Like, what month are we in?
Yeah. And thankfully it's a Sunday, so I'll get to stay up and watch it.
Yeah.
When the park hoppers and everybody else streams it.
Yep.
So, because I'm off on Mondays, so I can stay up on Sunday.
Yep. So I'm trying to think. Disney news. So Tom Sawyer Island officially closed as of this moment.
Yep.
And to never be reopened again at Orlando Disney World. I want to throw that out there because apparently it is still open and available at Disneyland.
Yes.
From what I'm understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And then the riverboat, Rivers of America, will close later tonight too, forever. So, yep.
To make way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I've been up since 2:45 this morning, so.
Yeah, you're going to use that excuse for an entire hour.
Yes, I am. To make way for the new Cars Land that is coming.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how all that plays out.
It will be. It'll be very fascinating to see how that all plays out.
That's a big footprint. That's a big footprint to make. So there's going to be some fun things I think Disney's going to do with the rides and stuff.
Well, they got the Cars Land and then Villains Land.
It's going to be behind Beauty and the Beast Castle. So, yeah, I can't wait.
Beauty and the Beast Castle.
Yeah, I think Villains is going behind where...
I thought Villains was going behind Frontier. Like...
No, I think it's going
Tiana's Bayou and all that kind of stuff.
I think it's going behind Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. Well, we will see. They've only announced that Villains Land is happening. They haven't really said, like, the when and where and why, so... Cars Land seems to have a little bit more planning in place already. Kind of like the Monsters Inc. So yes. I do agree. I think we're going to see Cars Land a little faster than we are going to see Villains.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Villains for another 5 years. I don't know. Somebody was saying 2030, and I just I don't know. 5 years. But again, anything's...
we've started talking and we haven't even introduced ourselves.
No, we haven't. We have not. So.
I am Julian.
I'm Lori.
We are JOV Moments and More.
Hi.
I am also Juju's Collectibles Corner as well.
Yes. We go live with our live streams 7:00 pretty much every Sunday.
Unless we have something
going on. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good time. I know you are.
So jealous that you're still there.
So jelly.
I know you guys left. Art of Animation today.
Yes.
Was it today?
I think it was today. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Where are you guys at now? Can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember where they said they were.
What was the next stop?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember.
Oh.
Boardwalk.
Ah.
Going to Boardwalk. Under the boardwalk.
Nice.
So
we were talking about this the other day. Boardwalk, if you are the type of person who wants to go and just enjoy the restaurants of Epcot, stay at Boardwalk, because Epcot is within walking distance from Boardwalk. It's just probably maybe half a mile, if that.
What for? What? Oh, the Epcot.
Or a quarter mile walk.
Sorry, I got distracted. So
from Boardwalk to Epcot.
Yes.
And then you have all the restaurants that you can go and enjoy at Epcot.
Yep.
So
yeah, I would say, in all honesty, either Boardwalk or, if you get a chance, Yacht Club or Beach Club.
Yeah.
Those are your two. Now, Swan and Dolphin is another good one to stay at, but they're a little bit longer walk from Epcot. But they're still walkable. And actually, there's a boat, I believe, that you can take from Swan and Dolphin over to Epcot too. I think the boat does that.
Just like from
Drawing a blank?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Which park are you at? That's all I need to know. Which park are you at?
The other resort that has a boat to Epcot.
The other resort that has a boat to Epcot.
Because I know.
Are you talking about to Epcot?
Yeah, because Wilderness goes to Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one of them goes. There's another one that goes to Epcot, I thought.
I think it's just Boardwalk and Beach Club and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. Who knows?
I'd have to go back and look. I'll have to save that for another Disney video where I do my research and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, Disney Insight in 5, the parks that you can walk to from the resorts that you stay at.
There we go. Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
I don't know if I can talk about that in 5 minutes. I'm going to have to break it down.
Well, you just do one resort.
Epcot,
you just do one. You do one resort at a time.
Yep.
So just so you know, we have still not finished the last movie that we're still.
No. Well, we kind of,
we've had a lot of stuff going on.
Virginia and I had the opportunity to go to Disney this past weekend, and then we get back, and life happens, and see, Sean knows they're there. She knows everything. Epcot is Boardwalk, Swan, Dolphin, Beach, and Yacht. Okay, that's what I thought. Only the ones. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think there were any more. But hi, Sean. I love those shirts, by the way. I'm so excited that you got those. So that is awesome. I figured they would be in your. She knows what I'm talking about. That's all that matters. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Disney news. So we've got more closings. The other news that I have heard is that Thunder Mountain should be opening in.
Yeah, it's 2026.
Early
it's
of
not
next
year.
Yeah. Oh, Test Track. That's what I was going to talk about.
Well, Test Track is.
So.
I think annual pass holders
are coming up like now.
Yeah, I think coming up right around now.
Yeah. So.
For their preview, and then I think after that it's DVC.
Yep. So Test Track's doing soft openings. I have not looked at any of the point of views of the Test Track. I probably will at some point.
I think WDW has one up.
Yeah, I'll probably look at it later because we don't know when we're actually going to get back. So the shirt is gorgeous. I know. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the boat will go to studios too.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
So yeah, lots of fun. I'm trying to think. Test Track. I feel like there was something else going on out there. We've got the nighttime parade is coming up in June or July. I keep saying June. I'm not. It's hard to believe that we are in the month of July.
And I'm the one who's tired.
I'm just not ready for the month of July. That's fine. And then so a couple things that I learned taking a 7.5-year-old to Disney that I want to share.
On her own, by the way.
On my own.
On her own.
Which it wasn't that bad. Overall, it was a really good mother-daughter trip, and I'm glad we did it. First of all, if you make reservations at a place, just know that person that you're with is not necessarily going to want to eat the food that you have at that place. So for the record, I made a reservation to Beaches and Cream. It's a place I've always wanted to go to. They are known for the kitchen sink ice cream. Here I'm thinking we'll get the mini one because there's a half version of it, and we'll just do ice cream for dinner. And nope, this was the one time where she wanted to do chicken fingers and fries.
Oh, of course.
And then she wanted her own ice cream.
Oh, of course. Mm-hmm.
So I did end up getting the banana split, which was really good. I had the hamburger. Very good, by the way. Aw, thanks, Sean. I didn't quite feel like it, but thank you. Super Bowl that lasted 13 hours the first day there. Oh,
yeah. Gosh. Apparently, yeah. Virginia was very adamant about staying at the parks for as long as possible.
That Saturday night, I have never known pain in my legs like that ever.
Apparently, Virginia pushed mommy.
13 hours. And that was after the first day. We got up super early and we went to Blizzard Beach and then ended up at Disney Springs that night. And it was a late night. I mean, yeah, the trip went a little crazy, but it falls under the category of you can make all the plans in the world and then throw them away. Yep. So just for all of you that plan for Disney, you can plan. And it's good to have plans, but just know that your plans are not always going to go the way you want them. Yep, they're going to go like fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, yeah. She was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's already invited Sean and Eric to the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yep. She's already invited them to the wedding.
Guess I need to start playing lotto.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just told her she needed to find a really rich boyfriend, to-be husband. Yeah, that was our biggest thing. He needed to like Disney and he needed to be able to afford it.
That's going to be an interesting prerequisite. Yeah. I feel bad for any guy that ends up trying to date my daughter.
I know. Do you like Disney? Nope, sorry. Next. Can you afford Disney? Nope. Next.
I feel bad because we've ruined her.
We have.
She is a Disney kid.
We have.
That's how I am, Sean. Yeah, that is not how she is.
I can't survive that. Well, okay. Let me back this up. Here is the reason why I have to have some form of mental planning going to Disney, because it was either the first or second time that we went there, and and it was before Virginia. It must have been the first time. It was before Virginia was born. I know that.
Were you pregnant with her?
No, I don't even think I was pregnant. I think it was maybe like that Christmas time where we went to Universal.
Then we went to Disney one day at Disney.
And we ended at Epcot. We were over at Epcot, and I think it started raining or something like that, typical Florida weather. And we were starving and not knowing where any of the food was. And at that point, Epcot didn't have much when it came to the mobile order stuff, and mobile order wasn't even a concept at that point. There was Electric Umbrella, but that was back at the front of the park.
Yep.
And we were back at the back. So, and I tried to get, we ended up getting one of the Italian restaurants. It wasn't Via Napoli, so whatever the other Italian restaurant is. And they didn't have us in the system, but they were able to get us in. It was just,
it had to have been Via Napoli because we haven't.
It wasn't Via Napoli. It was the other one.
I don't remember eating at the other one.
See, that's how much you don't remember. I just remember being very chaotic. And thank God the cast members were very sweet and kind and everything, but I don't like that kind of chaos. So, but here's the thing. I know a lot more now because I've done all the research. So I know I don't have to plan as much as I did back in the beginning. But, because I know where we can order food and I know how to use, and the app on the phone is so much more user-friendly now than it was 10 years ago. So that helps too. But this is where I feel sorry for those that don't know Disney and they go and they don't have a little bit of something planned. And and I know somebody. I mean, I have a former coworker that he went with his family. It was part of a, it was when his wife had cancer, and I think it was part of a Make-A-Wish thing. Although she ended up, so I don't know, whatever they do for adults. Thankfully, she ended up surviving all of this, but they ended up going on one of those kinds of trips, and they didn't have anyone planned for them.
Oh.
And he came back. Now, granted, 3 kids. One of them was autistic, I think, is autistic. And he came back saying he hated Disney. He will never go again. And my other boss at the time and myself were saying it was because he didn't plan. Part of it is they had no place for dinner or food or anything like that. They didn't know what parks they were going to. And this was back in 2017, 2018, somewhere right around there.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this is why I like to do what I do. And I wish I could be a travel agent, but I don't have the time for it. But if I can help somebody plan just a little bit better, or try to convince them that they need to plan a trip, they need to plan it. You can't just go unless you really know Disney. Like Sean and Eric, you guys know Disney really well.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're okay. But if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, I'm so sorry. And I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it. Sean, I'm sure you've seen it too on the Facebook pages, where people are wondering where Harry Potter is. I still cannot get over that.
That's hilarious.
That Facebook page spot is going to be burned in my memory. This poor mother trying to explain to her child that Harry, that she messed up. She messed up. Harry Potter is not at Disney. Harry Potter is at Universal. Anyway,
he's hidden over in London. In the UK pavilion.
He is not. Don't do that. That's just mean. Don't tell kids that. That's just mean.
If you go behind the bushes, over by the poo corner.
Mean. No.
Harry Potter's at Universal.
I mean, it's things too. Like, how many people have gone to Universal looking for? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. There you go. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep.
Because the issue is that there is some Marvel stuff over at Universal.
Yeah. Or here's another thing: how many people have gone to Orlando expecting all the Marvel Land stuff that they actually have? And I can't remember what it's called. But they have a Disneyland in California. How many people have done that?
Campus.
Adventures Campus. Thank you. I knew it was called. So I mean, it's amazing the amount of people out there that just don't know. And if I can help at least one person, then I'm good.
Ooh, there's another insight video. The actual lands at the parks.
The difference between California and Florida. There we go.
There you go.
Yep. There we go. I was just looking to see, are they on the boat yet? No, they are not. It looks like they're off the island, but they're not on the boat yet. So.
Yes, we have the park hopper string going on her phone.
Yes, we've got park hoppers. I know. This is like, but they're really fun to watch. So after you're done watching us, watch park hoppers.
So
what else? Oh, yes.
So Lori got me a couple things. And I will open them.
And now I'm finally warming up.
Later on. But she got me 2 packs of the Stitch Attacks Snacks mystery bags.
Oh my gosh, you guys. And pins these days are ridiculous expensive. Sorry, I was so cold earlier and I'm finally warming up.
Yeah. And we also set some pins. I like them. I already told Monica that if I get a second gingerbread Stitch, that it's hers.
Yep.
So, and then Virginia and Lori got to trade with them when they were down there.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't know where all this one's going.
Oh, and Lori, hang on, I'll have to get up and go grab it.
What?
Lori got me something else.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. You should have grabbed it earlier. Why didn't you have it? So now I've got to hold the stream. All right, guys. So let's see what else. Oh yeah. So we got to get back to our movie bit. So, because we were gonna try to do this all summer, and we haven't done it yet. But it's funny. I was talking to someone today who, about the Disney movies, and just encourage them to go back and watch like Dumbo and Bambi and that kind of stuff. not so much for the shows or for the context, but for the animation, because the animation is just amazing.
Okay.
Are you going to show all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. For the record, I didn't buy all of these.
Not all of these were bought.
Yeah, these were not all bought.
But
yeah.
She did get me this one.
Yeah, because you were looking
for it. Because I was looking for this when we were down there in April.
Yep.
These are like a baseball jersey.
So baseball jerseys. Actually, they did have a hockey jersey, a Mickey hockey jersey.
Yes, they're doing hockey jerseys. So
jerseys are apparently the thing.
The new thing. So then
here hold it.
So then this one I got.
See the year 62.
I got this one in April. This is the Stitch one. And it's got 626 on the back.
Yep. Saw a bunch of those. So, even though we were there on the 27th, I did.
This is the coolest one, though.
I did not see a lot of people wearing these.
This is from The Empire Strikes Back. This is the Hoth, and it's got the year on the back. I love this jersey. This jersey is so cool.
Yeah.
And then of course the classic Mickey jersey.
Yeah. I did see a lot of those.
With the 28.
Yeah.
And this is like the second round of jerseys that have come out. And I kind of am kicking myself that I didn't get the Sleeping Beauty one. Because in my size.
No, I got the Sleeping Beauty one, but we didn't get the Cinderella one.
We didn't get the Sleeping Beauty, though, in my size.
Oh, okay.
Because I would totally wear the pink and blue.
Yeah, it is cool. I'll have to show it on another stream.
It's a cool jersey.
Yeah, I might have to do maybe a Disney Insight with the jerseys.
Yeah.
Do something like that, because apparently these jerseys, they've been around for a little while now, and apparently they are the thing. They are still out there, and they don't always sell them in the same parks. So like the Spider-Man one, don't know if they're over at Animal Kingdom because we never made it over there, but I will tell you we did find it in found them at Epcot. Oh, I think it was World of Disney. So Disney Springs is where I found that one, but then we did see them at Epcot too. So, but you're not gonna find like the Cinderella one. I only saw at Hollywood Studios. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Oh, and there was a Moana one. That was the newest one.
There was also, and I wish I would have gotten it when we were there.
Yeah.
They had a Boba Fett one.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the Boba Fett one.
Yeah,
too.
they have a Boba Fett one too, and they're really, really cool.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, we got to save up
for that. Yes, Sean, I totally would be bringing those with me next time I go to Disney.
Yep.
So what's funny is the Hoth one. The day we got it, it had not been released on Shop Disney yet. The cast members, I think, had put it out a little early, because as soon as we got back to the resort, the next day I had it on, and I immediately had people asking me, "Where did you get that? Where did you get that?" And so I told them, I said, "I got it at Hollywood Studios."
Yeah. So that was very cool.
Didn't you get the ears for that?
I did get the Hoth ears.
Yes.
I ended up getting the Hoth ears also at Hollywood Studios. Yep.
So, but the Ariel jersey I really want.
Yeah.
I don't care that it's a princess. I don't think they
have those anymore.
But the Ariel was, I think, in the first group of jerseys that got released.
Yep.
But yeah, like if I were to try and find it now, I'd probably have to pay like $300 for it on eBay.
Yep.
And I'm not going to do that.
No, not right now. No, not when these pins are costing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Sean.
Well, thank you, Sean.
I know.
Of course, I keep saying that too, and then I was like, well, you got to play to win.
Yeah, you got to play to win.
And I haven't bought a lotto ticket in a while.
I'm just telling Sean and Eric, we're just gonna be moving in with them when they move down there.
Just buy a house with an in-law suite, and we'll pay rent.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
You know.
One day we'll be down in Florida. One day.
Yes.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of.
I never thought that I would go back to Florida.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling I will be back in Florida.
You happen to find a wife that
I grew up in Florida.
The idea of Florida.
Yeah, I grew up in Florida. So I know what Florida is all about.
Yep, I do too.
So.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it now.
No.
Let's sell everything and go. It's not going to work that way, is it?
I don't think even if I sold everything that I have, we could
afford it. Yeah. It'll take time. I know, and I'm so glad that Eric was able to get a little bit of video of the fireworks. I'm really sad that did not come through for us, but
yeah, that stinks.
Wasn't meant to be. So, but that room, I did post the room.
Well, yeah. she shared the link out for the video that she did of the room.
Yeah.
And I'll make it public tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So it's about a 15-minute video of the 2-bedroom room, and a few of my insights or things that I learned.
Such a nice room.
And it was a really nice room, and
I was very jealous of that.
Yeah, that was a once. I'm gonna say once in a lifetime. Now, I do hope that at some point down the road, when Virginia is older, we're able to do something like that again. Mm-hmm. But in true Disney fashion, I expect those points will skyrocket. And although they are building another DVC resort, so who knows what's really going to happen here with DVC at the end of the day? Is it going to be? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see.
Although I do know, and I have seen articles about this, Disney is starting to crack down on renting on the DVC members who rent out their points.
Yep.
Disney is starting to crack down on that.
Which should then leave. Oh, it looks like they're getting on the boat. Which should then leave rooms available for people.
True, yes.
So theoretically. But I will tell you, if anybody's looking for like a DVC hack and talk about the planner and me, you can't plan. I mean, you can plan, but you can't plan. But I was able to get the Poly Tower because I literally was on there last minute.
You see that?
I mean, yes. I know. Here we are planning her future for her. Actually, she kind of started it.
She started it.
Yeah,
she started it.
Yep, she did start it. And Sean, I have to tell you, you were so amazing, just running around with her and letting her be her. And so, thank you for giving me a moment of reprieve, and all the fun. And both you and Eric, I mean, and your family, you guys were amazing, and that was a fun night. That was a few hours that I will lock in the core memory for sure.
I'm sorry I missed out on that.
I know. We missed you. You were there in spirit.
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping. You were. I tried calling you and you didn't answer.
I said I'm going to bed, and
yep.
By the time I hit my head hit the pillow,
you were out. You were out.
I was gone.
So I have no idea. Okay, so real quickly, Disney movies. I have no idea what our next Disney movie is. I know we talked about it, but I can't remember what the next official one is.
We're watching the
we got to get through the propaganda one. Yeah, we got to get through that one. I just don't know what our next Disney animated film is. I don't remember.
Pull up the list.
So by next Sunday, yes, he was. Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet, Sean. You were so sweet. So the next Disney animated film, we will at least get one done for next week. We'll make sure. I'm hoping to get 2, but man, the schedule lately has been tough.
Okay,
that's right. The 3 Caballeros.
The 3 Caballeros is after Victory Through Air Power.
Yeah. And then what's after that one?
Make Mine Music.
Okay. Which I think that was another propaganda deal. Yes. So, but I think that one you can actually watch on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So.
And then I think we determined that Song of the South isn't a complete animated film.
Yeah, it's not. It's
so
not a complete.
That will not be on this go around.
It'll be in the next go around.
Yep.
So
we still have
what do we get to?
We do not get to anything that I know until the Adventures of Mr. Toad, Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna try to knock out what we can because I think this is gonna be the brutal period.
This is gonna be a rough one.
But again, the biggest thing is watching these movies and not necessarily for the storylines, but for just an appreciation for the fact that these animators were doing everything by hand. You had a paint and ink department where they were, coloring everything in and having to create colors. And so this is, again, the appreciation of it.
But once we get to the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, After that is all the big ones.
Okay.
You got Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, and 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, nice. That'll be a fun run.
That's from 1949 to 1961.
Yeah. I feel sorry for my parents, though, because they're probably going to have to sit through some of these.
Oh, I'm sure they will. And okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Again, we're going to try to knock out what we can.
Woohoo, though! Sword in the Stone is after 101 Dalmatians.
Okay. So we got, 10 movies before 101 Dalmatians.
And then, the last 60s animated film is The Jungle Book.
Wow.
And then we get into the 70s with the Aristocats. And then my all-time favorite.
Looking forward to that one.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I love Robin Hood. Such a good movie. And I did not realize that The Rescuers were from 1977.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Well, there we go.
So another good one. It's another one of my favorites.
So
we got some fun stuff coming.
We are a half hour in. Do we want to reintroduce ourselves, even though there's probably nobody watching and only the people watching?
Everybody who's watching know us.
Hi, I'm Lori, by the way.
And Julian.
We're JLV Moments and More. We come to you every Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Almost.
Except for last week.
Except for when we got something going on.
Unless we have stuff going on, yeah.
I'm also Juju's Collectibles Corner.
Yep. And
because I like to collect it.
Yeah. Well,
I just showed my jersey collection, my Disney jersey collection.
Yeah. Do you want to open up your pins?
Do we want to open up some Stitch pins?
Do we want to see what Stitch pins you got?
Let's see. I just feel a spider web. What the heck?
Around here, it's Georgia. Who knows? It could be anything.
All right. Oh, good. I got scissors.
You got scissors. Do we know which ones you need? Wait, where are your Stitch pins?
Good question.
You don't know where they're at?
Yeah. Did I mark them off? I did not mark them off.
You did not mark them off? What?
The question is where are the Stitch pins?
He's lost his Stitch pins, y'all.
I have crap all over my desk right now. My desk is just.
You don't want to see what we got going on right now.
I had it a little bit more organized than what it is now. And
Harlan's live. He must be at a.
I must be at a concert.
Boy, everybody's on tonight.
Yeah, he must be at a concert.
Yeah.
Tribute Band Central.
Tribute Band Central, by the way.
And also Mickey Guru Harlan. Travel Group and JMT Travel Company.
Yep.
For all your Disney and other travel needs. Where did my...
I don't know.
I don't know where my Stitch pins went.
So let's see. Where is Harlan? Oops. Whoa. No, it went away. There we go.
I have got too much stuff on this desk.
So Harlan is... Oh, it's a Leonard Skinner Experience Band.
I know where they are.
So old school. Okay, speaking of old school, since you were looking for your pins, I have to throw out an old school. So I'm watching Park Hoppers. This was on July 4th, I think. It was either their July 3rd or their July 4th stream, and I think it was their July 4th stream. And the DJ that they had on was saying, and we're going to go old school. Do you know what he considered old school?
Baby Shark?
Not quite Baby Shark. It was High School Musical, which, by the way, came out in 2006. I wouldn't consider 2006 old school. I'm just saying. And I know I'm an old person, but 2006 is not considered old school. Have to throw that out there. Anyway, I just thought that was hilarious. Because when he said old school, I was like thinking, oh, he's going to get some jam from like the 90s or the 80s. No, 2006.
Where the heck did I put those pins?
I don't know. I'm trying to vamp over here. I can only do so much. I'm sure Sean and Eric are like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah, he's just standing around talking and looking for stuff.
She's talking about old school.
She's going old school, and he's looking for this. And
no, that would have been hilarious, though, if he said old school and then turned on Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Which is not old school.
Okay. Give me a second, everybody.
Yeah, y'all. You would think he would be a little bit more prepared for this one.
Okay.
Just a little.
So this is one of my pen carrying cases.
Oh, for the record, I actually saw one of these.
They haven't yet.
Sam's Club.
Yes, but they have the gray one. So I bought this years ago at Joann's. It's technically a sewing kit.
Yeah.
Thing, but I use it for pens.
Yeah, and I saw something very similar to
it. It's the exact same thing. It's just
is it? Okay.
It's the exact same thing.
In black at Sam's Club.
Yes.
So if you guys are looking for something to hold pins, this is really good. I might actually do a little video on that at some point.
Where did I put my stitch pins? Because it comes with these little cases, and you got these little compartments.
Yeah.
And you can actually change the compartments.
So I said, I might do a video on this one.
I do not know what the heck I did with them. And it comes with 3 trays. It's got these 2 big, deeper ones. So, and this is filled with pins, and I've got too many pins. I'm sure there's people out there.
If you can't find them, then
we'll just have
to open and.
They're around here somewhere.
Yeah. So we won't know if these pins are really like duplicates or not until we actually go through
and find the other ones that I got.
Yep.
But I do know that the first bag that I opened back in April or May, I got no duplicates out of that bag. There was all were 5 pins for the set. Which ones they were, I can't remember. So, but we're gonna go ahead and open.
So funny, that guy looks like Kid Rock. Oops.
Okay, so, woo, almost. So here's and we have a knocker.
We have a knocker. Next time.
So looks like we have Stitch with a pretzel.
Ooh, that sounds good. Love those Disney pretzels.
Yeah.
Now there are 5 in a pack. So
yes, there are 5.
If you do the math, they were what, $45 a piece.
They're $45, yeah. So.
And I was able to use DVC discount.
Yes.
By the way.
Yes.
So I know there's AP or DVC, but I was able to use DVC discount. So
then we have, looks like a Stitch with a Dole Whip.
Yummy. Virginia got a Dole Whip. That's right, Eric.
And then
I was like, he didn't get Dole Whip.
Stitch with a donut.
Yummy. We did not get a donut this time. I got a pretzel. We did not get a donut. Virginia got Dole Whip.
Stitch with an ice cream cone. That's actually a pretty cool one.
We went to Beaches and Cream, but I didn't. It was banana split. It wasn't an ice cream cone.
And then we have an angel. Angel with a Dole Whip, and her backing is loose. Oh. I hate that. Angel with a Dole Whip.
Nice.
So let's see. All right, one more pack. See what we get here.
What was she looking for? Gingerbread.
Yeah. She said she liked the gingerbread one was really cool looking, and I kind of like the gingerbread one too. But so let's see. We have Stitch with the churros.
Yep, I didn't get a churro this time.
And then we got another Stitch with an ice cream cone on his head.
Nice.
So I got a duplicate there. Another Stitch with a pretzel, so I got a duplicate of the pretzel. And then we got another angel with a Mickey ear lollipop.
Nice.
And the last one is another Stitch with Dole Whip.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, Stitchy's cool anyway, so very cool.
Nice.
There we go.
No gingerbread done.
No gingerbread. Oh, well.
So now the question is I got to figure out where those other ones went so I can see if I have what
you have and don't have.
I'm pretty sure I had. Pretty sure one of the ones was a churro one.
Got it.
So.
Oh. Harlan has ended.
All right. So, a little bit of Marvel news because it's Disney related. The new Fantastic Four movie will be coming out soon. And if it's not already out, but in anticipation of that, I collect trading cards. I collect Marvel trading cards. I'm here for the churros.
Yep.
So I pulled two Fantastic Four character trading cards that I have from my collection. One is old from I'll say old.
Well, it's right up there. Is 2006 considered old school? I mean, that could be a whole argument in itself.
So one of these cards is from 1994.
Okay, that's old school. I can consider 1994 old school.
And it is The Thing. This came out of the 1994 Marvel Universe. This was one of the chase cards, and I sent it off to be graded. I only have a couple. This is my second and third graded cards. So being that this is from 1994, it is over 30 years old. This came back as a 9, graded as a 9. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. The next card that I did was of the Invisible Woman. It is from the 2024 Marvel Masterpieces reissue kind of deal that they did, because Upper Deck was losing the license, so they were trying to make as much money as they could from the Marvel stuff. So they re-released the 1992 Marvel Masterpiece, again with some new graphics, new stuff, bunch of new different parallels. They had the precious metals. This is a rainbow. So this is from the 92 Platinum set. This is a rainbow is Invisible Woman. And just to give you a little background to this, a lot of people in the Marvel groups that I'm in were talking about the quality of the cards having issues where they just weren't as clean as they should have been. Like the cuts weren't as good. Well, somehow I ended up getting a Gem 10 on this card. And it's Invisible Woman. It's a rainbow parallel. And this card came back as a Gem 10. So that's the best rating you can get for a trading card, which means it's pretty much perfection. I actually went on to PSA's website because PSA catalogs everything that they grade, and this is the only Gem 10 for this card anywhere. I am the only one that has a Gem 10 right now. So it's not super expensive, it's not super valuable, but it's fun and cool for me. And who knows, maybe someday it could be worth a lot of money. We'll see. But I just thought it was cool. So, and I do have another card that is graded. It's a Bo Jackson card from 1991. Came back as a 7. So I have a 7, a 9, and a 10.
That's not bad.
So I do want to get some more cards graded, especially X-Men cards, because I think they actually just announced. I haven't done it. I haven't looked completely, but I did see something pop up on my feed that X-Men 2027.
Oh, okay.
For the MCU. So I need to
that'll be interesting.
I need to start getting some Marvel
coming through.
Getting some Marvel X-Men cards graded. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. A lot of people are probably mad that it's 2027, but it's like it's not that far away.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
We are almost finished with 2025.
We are halfway over with 2025.
Who would have thought?
2025 is halfway over.
Yep. All right. Well,
I don't have anything else to open.
I don't have any. Well, we didn't watch any movies, so that didn't help either.
Oh, well, we did. We do have some of these that we bought.
I just got asked. I got asked by the Knock if we wanted to do that, and I said maybe we can save those for next week.
I think we will.
So we'll save those for next week.
Yeah.
I think those would be fun to open next week.
Because honestly, I really want to send some to them.
I really do too.
Because I don't know when our next trip will be down.
I don't know.
So I know it won't be Labor Day because we will be here.
That's the plan.
And Labor Day weekend we will be home.
Sean, I'm sending you something, by the way.
My mom will probably be coming to stay with us a couple days. She'll be in. She will be going to Dragon Con, Labor Day weekend, because she works for a writer, and the writer goes and does panels at Dragon Con. So my mom goes to Dragon Con. This will be her what, fourth or fifth year?
Fourth or fifth year.
Yeah, she loves going though. And then what she'll do is at the end when Dragon Con ends on Sunday, she'll come over to us, hang out with us for a day or two, and then go home. Yep. So she will be here that weekend.
One of these years, I would love to go back to Dragon Con.
I want to as well,
but I can't take Virginia right now. Like as a mom, there's no way.
Well, so
I just can't.
I'm on the Dragon Con official page on Facebook, and there actually are people that were asking. It's like, so what age is okay to bring your kid to Dragon Con?
Well, and I've seen all ages. For the record, I have seen all ages at all times of night.
Yes.
Day, night, but
the one time that we drove downtown to just drive through.
Where were we dropping something?
We were. Mom was with us, and I think we were Mom was there. We were just driving through because Dragon Con was going on. And I didn't see it, but apparently she saw a naked dude on the street.
He was relieving himself.
Oh, okay.
To be polite.
On the street.
During
in the middle of the day.
Yeah, this was on Peachtree Street, middle of the day. I don't want to explain that to my child.
Thankfully, she did not see it, and so we didn't have to deal with that. Although
Sean, I just sent you 2 pictures, by the way, that I'm thinking of doing for a T-shirt. So I want to get your opinion on it. Maybe not so much the colors, but let me know what you think.
So, and then now that she's watched this, she's probably going to be like, I remember seeing him. Nothing.
I know. God, I hope not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't want to have to explain that.
Honestly,
Please no. I don't want to have to explain that now.
But there were some fun. It is fun. There's some really cool things. Like the vendor village would be fun to go to, and the artist alley.
Yeah.
I love going.
I'm ready to take her. Nope.
Like the pictures, the two comic book prints that are right there. I got to get my finger pointing in the right direction. There we go. Yeah, the beauty. What's funny is it's beauty. There. It's a comic book take on Beauty and the Beast.
It's not working.
It's Belle, but it's the Beast from X-Men.
I'm just gonna do this. That one and that one. That probably didn't work either.
And then of course, this was 2015.
So 2015.
So that Deadpool and Wolverine print is from 2015. Yeah. So that was, 9 years before the Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Yeah. Yep.
And I got all of the prints I got more prints up on this wall here too, and every single one of them I was able to get signed by the artist. Yeah. And I got a couple Dragon Con exclusive prints that the artist had done.
One day it'll be nice to go back.
So
that's one of the plus sides of living in Atlanta is that we can go and make it just a day thing
if
we really wanted to.
We just wanted to. We could just do a day ticket and go.
Because you can park downtown. There's plenty of places. And we know downtown.
Or you can take Marta.
Or you can take Marta in. Yep, that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of ways to get there. But that's one of the plus sides. But this is where another reason I want to move to Florida. I would love to do
I want to go to
Tampa and Orlando. I
want to go to MegaCon.
All the things that they do there.
MegaCon is on my list.
Yep.
I want to go.
One day. All right. Well, I think we've bored everyone long enough.
Sorry, everybody.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. We're not at Disney. I'm sorry. We can't help it. Yeah. But
we'll
talk about it one day.
One day. But it's fun to talk about.
It is fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And we will do our best to get through Victory Through Air Power.
Yes. We're going to get through it. We are going to get through it.
We will figure it out.
And then we're going to get through all the other ones. Mm-hmm. We will get through it so we can talk about it. We will get through them. Yep.
And then we will get to the good stuff.
Yep.
So.
Cool. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
So.
Not bored, just watching the boys play pickleball.
I love pickleball. I love pickleball.
Oh my gosh. No. There's a new pickleball place that's opened up near us.
Really?
Yes, the old Kmart. They turned it into a pickleball place.
Oh no. Oh boy.
We'll go and we'll do a video on pickleball.
I love pickleball. Pickleball is so fun. I used to be really good at pickleball.
Gosh. pickleball.
Yes, pickleball.
Yeah. But yes, there is an indoor pickleball at multiple courts, but it is an old Kmart store that they turned into a pickleball. And oh my gosh,
Heck yeah.
We'll have to go and do a video on that.
Oh yeah, I love pickleball. Pickleball is so fun.
All right, Sean, Eric, everyone else that's watched us and is replaying the watch, thank you so much for watching.
Check out Tribute Band Central.
Yep, Tribute Band
Central.
Check
out Mickey Guru Travel.
Yep.
JMT Travel Group. Those two will help you with your travel needs.
Yep. If you have any travel questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll point you in the right direction too.
Check out her Insight in 5
Disney
videos.
Insights in 5s, although the most recent one will be Disney Insight because it'll be more than 5 minutes, but you'll see why.
Check out Juju's Collectibles Corner for all things collectible and fun.
Yep. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, please.
Yes. And share out and comment. Yep. Let us know what you think.
And hello to all of our YouTube family and friends. Yeah. We love you all. Hey guys, watch Park Hoppers. They are wonderfully amazing.
And check out all the other ones too.
And check out we'll do that push for Park Hoppers. They are
Park Hoppers, Myers and the Mouse, Mouse Talk, This Our Dream, Goo to You, Ron on the Go, Disney Parks with Love, Janelle.
Okay. Yes, we watch way too much. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.